how to get out of the woods?
Nope.
No,
Yeah,
because we were
just
just
back
kind of
to-
dropped in there.
Actually,
You fly
apparently we're in the middle, so walking in a straight line in any direction should work.
True.
Do you remember
Actually,
how
it
far
shouldn't
the
be
woods
that
expand on the far direction?
Pretty
no,
far, I think.
But
Well, it should be the
Alwyn
same
and
if it's
Vanya
actually
never
the middle.
left the spot where we entered from, so we just go back that way.
Okay.
This is true. But also, if
It
it's
might
actually
work.
the middle, it should be the same distance any direction. So if it's not that, then the ghost lied to us, and we need to exercise him.
Okay, but did
No,
you take a
well-
look at the width versus the length of the woods to figure out if it's actually symmetrical?
No.
Oh, that's
This is a fair
good
point.
Yeah, you kind of got there.
I feel like I asked something about the shape of the woods before, or like the way to the middle, and I just walk till you get to the middle, which would imply a circle, but I don't remember well enough to be confident in that.
Can we roll a check?
Yeah, you can.
What one?
Well, if you're trying to remember, make me a history check.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Mr. Binks, how much do you love me today?
I think you should ask the mushrooms.
Nat 20! Mr. Binks loves
Damn.
me!
Okay.
Solid start.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you remember that it's walk to the center of the woods. No one said anything about the woods being perfectly round.
That's how
I
you
mean,
get
still,
out
if
of
we
them?
just hold W, then we will
Wait.
eventually leave, whether it's the most
Has any
optimal
language-
path or not.
I'm confused.
Has any length of time passed since
I mean, you
Uh,
sat in the
last time we
clearing for
ended?
at least 4 hours.
well, I mean since the second we ended last time.
Nope. You
Cool.
sat
I'm
in
gonna
the woods
ask the
for 4 hours.
mushrooms.
Oh yeah, you're holding the mushrooms still.
I think Vanya has the mushrooms, but I should still have to speak with plants up if we have
Yeah.
time passed. So I'll just ask the mushrooms if they know the fastest way to get out of the woods.
Get out? Where?
Yeah, that's what I figured, more or less. It was worth a shot.
But yeah, you guys are just trying to head back in the same direction you came from?
Can I tell which tree is the tallest,
No.
like, around me?
Nope. I see where this is going.
You can find like a
Weird.
reasonably tall tree, like sort of on the
Like,
edge of the
one
clearing.
that's, like, above all of the others?
You don't think there's anything that's like particularly like way taller than the others, but like you could find a decently sized one. Probably get you up to.
I'm climbing the biggest tree I can find.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check.
23.
23. Okay, yeah, you can climb up this tree. You're just going like to the very top.
Very top. I want to see, like, where we should be going, probably.
Okay. You stick your head out of the top, and I mean, you can look around. There's a lot of trees. If you look in the opposite direction from where you think you came from, there's like a mountain chain in that direction, and the woods kind of goes up a little bit, like up the hillside.
Promising. I'm gonna climb back down, and I'm going to ask, so hey, who wants to climb mountains?
Sounds like fun. I like those.
You do recall that is the opposite direction of the gate.
I don't think we should
not
do
where we
that.
wanna be.
I think that's the opposite direction of the gate.
Do you know that without
Oh,
Varas, your
climbing a
sense of
tree
direction
and
is
knowing
flawed.
where I'm
You
going,
I just-
like where it is?
I just feel like
How
that's
would
the
you know this,
opposite
Vanya?
direction of the gate. I don't know. Some like omnipotence presence just spoke to my brain.
You all would have seen when you went into the woods, there was a mountain chain on the far side of them.
Well, I'm meant to be going forward, making progress, not double backing the way we came. That's
But
all
we're
I'm
meant
saying.
to be going to the gate.
Are we okay? Above table, I fucking
Yes.
forgot everything from last. Okay, cool. I'm just
As
gonna
far
go
as
with
I'm
this then.
aware, we
Cool.
don't want to be going over the mountains yet because that's bad.
Why is it? Do we know why that's bad, or are we saying
not
that's
where
bad?
Not where we're meant to be. I don't remember.
Is there a reason we're meant to be going to the gate?
The silver dragon.
Oh, that's. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, cool. I'm with
Yeah,
you
we
now.
want to go to Sobral.
Oh my
the
gosh.
like mountain range takes you to like Inbra. In the why are there so
Cool.
many INs?
In vain.
Question.
Imbria?
I don't.
Inva, I would say, but
You are, if you're looking at the map, you are below the mountain chain that borders Sobral and Inve right now. If you would
Yeah,
go really further up, you could go to Imbra, but
yeah, but Cross Mountain bad, Sobral kind of good.
I see.
Sobral is the
Okay.
direction we should be heading.
I remember there
Yeah,
being
true.
mountains. So over table, I remember there being
Yeah.
mountains like by Sobral, and that's why I was okay. No, I'm with everyone now. I'm
Yep.
so on the same page now. It's unreal.
We go gate.
We should head to the right of those mountains. So this way.
Varas, you turning around and walking the direction you came.
If that's the direction I just said, then yes.
Okay. Those of you, if you're blindly following Varas, then let it occur. If you're trying to make sure Varas is going in the right direction, everyone can make me survival checks. Varas, you two, for actually going in the right direction.
That's
Um,
that's the stat I have.
dirty
That's
dirty
not a stat I
20.
have
20.
9.
Oh my gosh.
That's perfect.
Natural 20. That's
Okay.
fitting.
Varas, you start walking into the woods, and you are immediately not going the right direction. And Aiden and Vanya
Excellent.
place their hands on either of your shoulders and just steer you in the right direction.
Not
not the
even.
only-
I'm not even gonna like acknowledge it. I'm just gonna keep going the direction they steered me.
Oh yeah, you were right. That's the direction. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good job, Varas. Thanks
At least
for
I'm not
leading
the only
us.
one banned from navigating anymore.
Anyway, yeah, you guys can make your way out of sort of the forever midnight woods very carefully. You still see a lot of these lights. You know them to be will-o'-the-wisps flying in the direction that you guys were coming from now. But as you sort of approach the edge of the woods, you can see daylight on the outside.
Question. When I was on top of that tree, was it still nighttime, or was it just perceived as nighttime down below because the trees were covering everything?
No, you poked your head out the top and it was day.
Okay, cool.
It was
I
a
mean,
little
that's-
disconcerting, to
Same
be
day or
honest.
Next day. Sorry.
I don't know. Have you been keeping track?
No.
Nope. I think
Never.
same. We got there like midday, no? And we've done 4 hours. Hang on, how the hell is it still daytime?
One has a perfect internal clock. It's got this. It's been 5 hours, 17 minutes, and 36 seconds.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, but since when?
What
What is it?
Since he started counting.
Nice. Okay.
Which
sure.
one? Oh, wow.
Somehow
I was
still
about to ask when that
daytime.
was.
Anyway.
Yeah. You guys make
Yeah.
your way out of the woods. It is in fact still day. The sun is still in the sky, although it's kind of going a little bit lower over the horizon now. You don't really know how long you actually spent in there.
Onwards.
But yeah, you guys can make your way towards the big gates that you can see in the distance. The fact that you can see them means that they must be massive, because this is probably about an hour's walk to get there.
Oh.
Yep. There's very flat rolling plains that just sort of span the distance with nothing in between you and these gates. Are you guys just headed there on foot the whole way?
Owen!
I did have
point
to
to
ask for that
Owen.
reason.
I point at Owen. Owen! Horse!
Just listen. You have to learn to appreciate the joys of walking, Varas. It's a great time. It's very nice.
Horse!
I think that's kind of
I'm
mean.
not-
I'm just gonna start like shouting horse, 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 horse.
Vanya, you want to ride?
Sure, why not? Sure, why not?
Okay, I'll wild shape into a horse.
And I'm going to
Okay.
get on.
Okay, yeah. Vanya, you're now riding atop Alwyn horse.
Okay, we can
How-
keep going. I mean,
How long of a horse is Alwyn? Can multiple people fit in?
Horse limousine.
Let me find the
Horse
stat
limousine.
block. Hold on.
Horse limousine.
Because it's actually a warhorse, technically. So
I
Here it
don't
is.
know if you can carry multiple people on the horse.
Can Kruu ride in the
let's
sidecar?
see.
I don't think Owen horse comes with a sidecar.
It does not have
Or a buggy?
It doesn't have a size listing in here. It does have a strength stat of 18. I don't know if that's relevant for your ruling.
I
but-
still
What if I
think-
balance on top of Vanya?
I still think you can only carry the weight of one person.
Oh, it's large. It's a large beast. Okay, so large is the size. But
I am
yeah,
medium.
I'm gonna let you carry one person.
that's kind of what I wanted anyway. Perfect.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
This is
I'm gonna
be
sit back,
upset by the
hang
start of
on.
events.
and just relax.
All right. The four of you and Alwyn horse make your way to the great gates of Sobral. As you guys are approaching this, you see that there appear to be a lot of people here. And not people trying to enter the city. You would call them patrols. You see the walls sort of massive and spanning as far as you can tell in either direction until it meets with the edge of the mountain. And there are people walking back and forth across the top of the wall. There are people sort of flying on creatures you can't really make out above overhead. And there's at least 6 guards at the gates themselves, which you're not sure how they'd get them open. They're far bigger than anything you even saw at Aram's place.
One day I'll get Ghost Walk.
Nay.
Did we approach the gods?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
And yeah, we have papers or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah, we do. Sick.
Are you just walking up to these guards?
I mean,
to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The 4 of you and Alwyn horse just walk up to these guards. All 6 of them are sort of stood at the ready. They've been watching you for a good distance. And they kind of spread out as you approach, blocking between you and the gate, your path. And then a couple more of them, about 5, stream out from the doors on either side of the gateway, and make sure that you guys are surrounded. The one in the middle, like sort of in the front of the gate, will say, "Who are you? State your name and business, please."
Well met.
Nay.
My name is Vanya Sorrows. I'm here with my friends to meet with the Silver Dragon. We have all of our paperwork.
I see. May we see your paperwork?
Sure. And I'm going to hand over the paperwork.
Police? I'm not saying that. I'm not actually saying that.
Yeah, he will reach out and he will take the papers from you. And he'll look through them and he'll actually hand them to a person on his right who came out of the gate, who will adjust their glasses. This person looks a little bit more like they're a scholar of some kind who will look through the
That's the
papers and give
dragon.
him a nod. Your affairs seem to be in order, although we haven't quite had people come in and out of here in a while. You said you were on your way to see the Silver Dragon?
Yes.
May we inquire why?
Nay. Alwyn's answering truthfully, but I doubt any of them speak horse. So
Yeah.
Speaking of people who can only tell the truth.
Hi.
Oh,
I've
right.
Got things.
You know what?
Oh,
by the way,
Is it time for Varas to bullshit some things? It might just be.
I don't think
Well,
we
they-
need to.
I don't think we need
Yeah, I don't
to. I'm
think
just
we-
like trying to think of how to say it.
Like how to,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they
Vanya's is most
consider-
difficult
You
don't need to
to
lie.
explain.
while they consider
need
the
to
answer, can I ask what would happen hypothetically if Alwyn absent-mindedly attempted to wave as a horse?
I think I would fall off.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
you can make me
Horses' bones don't move like that.
well, if you stood on your hind legs, it would. Which
You
in
know
which
what?
case, if you wanted to do that, you could wave. You would have to make me an acrobatics check to stand up and to land well, and then Vanya would have to make me one to stay on the back of Alwyn.
If I have to do something significantly on horse-like, it's probably fine. But
It's pretty unhorse-like to wave.
I'd like generally wave a hoof in someone's direction if I had the option. But
So you're not going to make me
if
do
it requires me to actually like do some stuff, then I'll figure it out beforehand.
What if you just
But
what if you just like with your ears, you just twitch your ears at him?
good idea. We'll try that. Ear flicks.
Okay, you can twitch your ears at this guard.
Ear flicks aggressively.
Just kind of looks at you.
He doesn't wave back. Upsetting.
So
Whatever.
behind, because Alwyn can't see this, I'm gonna wave at that guard.
Okay, the guard is just going to look at you.
Okay, I tried.
You know, I appreciate the attempt.
It would have been funny though if you waved back. You would have really thought it worked that he spoke horse too.
Oh my god, everyone speaks horse and nobody told me.
Too bad I don't have the hat. Huh.
Right, yeah, so, Silver Dragon things. Why someone, because we have like 6 different reasons to be here.
Something, Darren.
Well, there's Doran, Vanya's
I'm here
thing,
because
Alwyn's family.
the blue dragon died. And I was told to
Look,
meet with the
a
silver
lot
dragon.
of things are missing and or dead.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry about my reason because I'm a horse. So we can
Sure.
skip that.
Well, they
one.
have your paper though.
I was gonna say, did they not question the fact that there's an extra paper?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, they don't seem to be.
Okay,
They can tell.
excellent.
Okay,
probably
I
did,
will
but-
say to them, I am here as the blue dragon has passed away, and I was told to meet with the silver dragon because of this.
I understand.
And I look at my friends.
He will jot something down on the piece of paper that he's holding. We will allow you to pass into Sobral. In doing so, we will be escorting you to the city itself. And after that, you are required to abide by all of Sobral's laws, and I mean all of them. And if you do not abide by those, you will fall under our jurisdiction to receive punishment. Do you agree to these terms?
Do you have a list of all the laws?
If you would like a list of all of the laws, then yes.
I would
would be
love a list of
appreciated.
every single law.
Okay, he'll wave his hand, and the guy with the glasses who's standing off to his right will, like, scurry back off into the building that's behind them, and he'll come back with what appears to be a massive book.
No.
I see.
Hey,
He is, like... This guy isn't particularly strong. You can tell he's not built to be a guard. But he is, like, struggling to carry this book as he, like, heaves it over to you, Varas.
Okay, I'm gonna start reading this book.
Okay. Yeah, you can start reading this book. It's in very long, like, drawn-out text. Think of it like a very dense version of, like, the Constitution, but if it was the size of a full-send novel.
Nice.
But as you read this, all of the laws in there seem to be pretty reasonable. There's nothing that you see that's, like, super incredibly out of the ordinary, but most of the punishments appear to be pretty harsh, but it's all judged in their, like, equivalent of the Supreme Court.
I see.
Cool.
Okay, everything
We're here to
seems to be
speak
in order.
to the Silver Dragon. We're so fine.
We're so fine.
We're not gonna do anything else.
Understood. Well, You will be the first outsiders to come in a while. He'll wave to the guards that are behind him, and they'll sort of go into either side of the gates. And he'll say, "Don't make us regret this decision." And the gates will very slowly start to open. You can hear what sounds inside like the grinding of gears of some kind, which is very abnormal for this world. As the gate swings open seemingly from nothing.
Nay.
Damn.
How long is he a horse
Thank
for,
you
by the
for
way?
inviting us in.
What'd you say, Vanya?
How long is he a horse for, by the way?
3 hours, if I recall.
Yep.
To 2 more hours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right
Well, I
about,
can
yeah.
stop anytime. but-
Okay, that's what I was concerned about.
Mhm.
That we're about
Yeah, I
to meet
can
the
choose-
dragon and you're just a horse.
A horse
No, I
that
can-
talks to rocks.
I can choose to unhorse at any time, but
Good, good, good.
vibing.
Okay.
Could you imagine
You are-
how crap that would be if you couldn't?
If you are going to see the silver dragon, it will take you about a day and a half travel. The guards, he will gesture to 4 of the guards who are still stood by the gate. Will be staying with you, but you will be camping along the way.
God damn, how big is this city? Well, I guess we're going to the city. How big is this domain?
Quite large.
It's a country.
We do have a map.
It's a state, I believe, actually.
that you
Well,
could
but
check
like
at
on
any
the
time.
scale of a.
But yeah, damn. Okay.
But yeah, are you guys headed through this gate?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone got an apple?
Okay.
Let's.
I'm not going to question some random guard. That might be against the law. I don't know. I was never actually told what it was. I just read the book.
So true.
That-
You maybe got through a page or 2 of this book. If you
I
want to
s-
read this book, you can. But
I
it's
ca-
gonna
I
take
want
you a
to.
while.
How long's a while?
Like, probably
How
a
many-
few days to actually
How
care.
many long rests?
So, depending on how much of it I get through it, would I have the ability to potentially ask you, is this thing against the law? And then you
Yes.
would tell me?
Mhm.
I'm reading this book. I refuse to go to jail over some dumb shit
Okay,
that I haven't read yet.
Varas sticks their nose in the book and is reading and walking through the gate. Understood.
Yeah.
As you guys walk through
Page
the gate,
70, keeping this book is illegal.
you feel a wave of what you could only describe as magic wash over you. Nothing seems to happen except Alwyn, who turns from a horse into a person.
Oh,
Alwyn and Vanya, I'd like you both to make me acrobatics checks.
It is.
As Alwyn is suddenly
Sounds familiar.
a human and Vanya is suddenly falling from what is no longer a horse.
Sounds about right.
17.
Oh, that's not good.
mhm.
17. Vanya, you land on your feet, no problem.
7.
7. Alwyn, you slightly face plant into the ground as you are suddenly walking on all fours, and you just end up, suddenly, way too high off the ground. You don't seem to be injured at all, though.
Oh, well, that's a new one. Huh.
I put my hand out to help.
Didn't this happen last time someone was riding you?
Wow, but it took 3 hours last time.
Ah, that's what you're referring to.
Huh.
Of the 4 guards with you, everyone has been pretty much stoic the entire time. One of them will lightly chuckle at this.
Like,
Well,
I
hi,
wish to
everybody.
attempt
Other
something.
people's misfortune against the lot.
Yeah, do I know this?
Alwyn will take this opportunity to wave at all the guards.
Nice.
None of them are going to wave back.
Upsetting, but okay.
If I'm gonna attempt something, I've kind of come to peace with being in my changeling form, like, all the time now, but I'm gonna try and turn into, I don't know, who have I turned into before? Vanya, but, like, her old self.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
I can just freely. I can just freely change. It's not just shape change in general is
It's a
illegal
magic thing.
or magically stopped.
Make me an Arcana check.
Gladly. What's that? What's my modifier? Can I please tab over to the right thing? Arcana. That's a 19.
19. You think that this was a magical barrier that basically stops anything that is unknown in terms of magic from entering through it, so it reverts magical things. So you think that
Right,
once
and
you're on
my
the other
thing
side
said-
of it,
okay.
then you're totally fine to transform because they've already essentially passed to make sure that you're not doing anything nefarious on the way in.
Can I try? Cause is changeling like stuff inherently magical? Like, I want to like put my arm through the barrier and see if like that arm reverts or something.
The guards are walking with you forward. You're not getting a chance to go back to the barrier.
Can I ask them really
are you
nicely?
reading a book?
Yeah, but I think I noticed the giant horse in front of me just stopped being a horse. Fine, I'll read my book.
Fine.
I like look back to see if that's a thing I could possibly do. Just think better of it, transform back into changeling form, and just keep reading book.
Yeah, if you look back, you see that the gates are slowly closing shut behind you, and you can see the guards like taking their positions again on the other side.
Okay, sure. Book time.
But yeah, the 4 guards that are with you will stand sort of at the 4 corners of your party and escort you down the long winding road. Eventually, it starts to reach evening, and you guys can stop to make camp. Is there anything in particular you want to do while you're making camp?
I bet you can guess.
Read your book.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can read your book.
Hey, what happened to the lyre? Aiden's lyre, Tim.
What did happen to the
Just like as
lyre?
if,
I,
like, do you-
it's
is it
still on my
in a
person.
bag or something? That's why I asked. It's like visible, basically.
Probably attached to like the outside of my bag.
Okay. I wanted to make, because if it is, then I suspect around now is when Alwyn goes, where'd that come from?
What? No, I was playing it while you were talking to mushrooms.
But where did you get it? Have you always had that?
You can't lie.
Let's say it's a gift from some old friends and leave it at that for now.
But we were in the woods, like, right before that. Huh?
What?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
I like
was
it, it's
very
nice.
Evident that was the spirit place. No,
Alwyn can't see any of those.
I'm pretty sure I said something. I might have not said anything.
Alwyn was in a trance learning to talk to
Yeah,
mushrooms.
remember Alwyn
That's
and I
true.
were
I'm
like,
just gonna like look up for a moment and say that place was filled with spirits, Alwyn. Don't question it. And then go back to
Oh.
reading my book.
Oh, I see. Okay. And they got you a wood lyre. That's cool. Neat. I like it.
Over table wood lyre for a flesh truther. I don't know.
What?
That was better in my head.
What does
That
that
was better
mean?
in my head.
I don't know.
It means Aiden can't lie. That's the joke.
Ah.
Okay.
But yeah,
That's
if there's nothing in particular you guys want to do, you guys can make camp. You guys set up whatever bedrolls you've been using. The guards have a couple of makeshift tents that they set up, and they start to take shifts. They kind of keep to themselves. They make their own food. They're just there to sort of watch you guys. But it seems like you don't have to worry about taking a night watch. So all of you benefit from a long rest if you were potentially injured or anything last time.
Right.
Hooray.
And you rise with the dawn. The guards are already up by the time you guys get up.
I gotta decide if I'm switching back out of speak with plants. It's fine. I'll keep it. Whatever. Anyway.
But yeah, unless there's anything you want to do with your morning, you can just make your way with the guards down the road.
Deck of many things. We have an audience.
Sounds like an awful idea.
Is pulling from magical decks against the law?
No, but what comes
are,
out of it might.
are you can look through your book and see.
I'm
book
gonna
come
do
with?
that.
Okay. Yeah. Make me an investigation check to scour this book to see if you think pulling a card from the deck is going to be an issue.
Oh, I still haven't got rid of my temporary buff to investigation. Let's go. That is a 17.
17. You know that there's nothing blatantly against, at least as far as you can tell, the use of magic items here, as long as the magic items don't cause, like, an exorbitant amount of harm or, like, property damage to the people or city around them. You don't seem to be in the city, so as long as you don't harm the guards or each other, you're probably fine.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like we can confirm not doing that, so...
Hold
Well,
on,
it
hear me
seems
out.
like it's a good a time as any to pull the cards. I'll pull first.
Yeah,
Are you
I don't
pulling
have
the
to share
card?
this information.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stand back and bring everyone
83.
back with me just in case.
83? Hold on, let me look.
It sounds like it's gonna end so well.
This is amazing, and I love it, and I'm so happy that you pulled this one. Okay, you pull a card from the deck, you feel a magic wash over you, and nothing seems to happen.
God fucking damn it! How many of these cards?
Excellent.
Actually, that's probably ideal right now.
Debatable. Ooh, me next.
Okay, yeah, you can make me a roll.
Card pulling
Yeah.
time. Yeah. That
Whoever's
is
not
a
pulling a card at any given time, I'm dragging them back to
94.
the group I formed.
94. I know Quix is perfect for you.
This is really.
Okay,
This is my favorite card I've pulled so far.
it's really
my.
perfect for you. Alright, Alwyn, you pull a card from the deck. In a small poof, it vanishes, and it turns into what looks to be a perfect marshmallow.
Oh, neat.
You get the sense that if this marshmallow is toasted, it will be the most perfect marshmallow of all time. You don't know why, but you just have this feeling.
I know what a marshmallow is. That's sick. Okay.
You didn't until
The
now.
second you're holding this thing, yeah, you do. You don't know why you know what it is, but
Cool.
yeah.
Allen's immediately looking for something to start a fire with.
And at that point, I'm gonna... is starting a fire, like, without a permit illegal?
I mean, you turn to your right and Vanya's standing right there.
Is Vanya just permanently fire? Is that how that works?
No, but you have seen Vanya cast spells that do elemental things.
But they're asking if it, like...
Yeah, would that be
laws,
illegal to do it without some kind of permit or something?
Make me an investigation check if you're looking through the book about.
Baba Booey! Another 17!
You think if you're setting anything that's like in the woods or like a building or anything that's on fire, then yes, that's illegal without a permit. If you're just like, casting magic fire in your hand, whatever, that's not illegal.
Okay.
Or if, you're like lighting a candle that you've bought yourself or something like that.
Hey,
Okay, sure.
Vanya.
Yeah?
I could help gather wood to start a fire.
Can you light me a fire?
Why?
I really want to toast this thing. I'm gonna hold up the marshmallow.
What is that?
It's a marshmallow.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Am I allowed to light a fire?
Nothing in here says you can't as long as you don't commit arson.
I guess I can light a fire.
We can
Thank
make a
you.
small campfire.
How are you lighting a fire, Vanya?
I'll let Kruu get some twigs, and I'll
Crew's
take the rocks.
instincts immediate.
I'm gonna take the
Crew's
rocks
instinct.
and make a little circle to keep the fire in somewhere. But Kruu needs to get me some twigs.
Vanya, are you feeling sleepy?
No?
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
Rock circle.
I assumed you and Aiden shared the same bedtime routine.
Oh no.
Kruu's instincts take over, and he starts like finding sticks and carrying them in his beak.
Alwyn is also
excitedly
helping to pick up sticks for this fire.
Yeah, the speed at which Kruu is managing to shuffle around and like pick up sticks is kind of ridiculous, by the way. You like look over and suddenly like Kruu is everywhere all the time, all at once, just all over the place, and just there's more and more sticks accumulating.
Is it enough yet?
Yeah, you gather a
That's
good amount of
fine.
sticks for
No.
this.
Vanya's ready, you think?
Yeah, this is
You like it?
fine. Can you
I'm
calm
a
down?
forager.
Can you calm down?
Sorry. I'm excited.
Okay, and how do we kindly ask people to do things for them?
I think I said please.
Okay.
I think.
I will
Like over
light
the
the
table.
I will light the twigs on fire. I don't remember if you did over the table. I,
think I
don't
did.
know.
Okay. Yeah, you can light the twigs on fire. You have a little small campfire going.
Hooray. Okay, Alwyn had not considered how he was going to go about roasting this marshmallow at this point. I think first we're going to try just holding it above the fire for a little bit, and then I'm going to figure out and try
Okay.
it on a stick, actually.
Yeah, you can hold it above the fire.
Vanya's
it's really
just-
hot, really fast. on your
Vanya's
hand.
gonna just hold a stick to him.
Oh, you think it needs more fuel?
No, I think you need to put that thing on here.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. And then
Okay,
hold it over the fire and roast
Okay.
my marshmallow.
you hold this marshmallow over the fire. It doesn't seem to get any toastier.
I'll continue to wait and slowly turn it. Something I wouldn't know to do, but I'm going to do anyway for no particular
doesn't-
reason.
It doesn't seem to be changing at all.
I'm going to keep waiting. It's going to be a couple minutes. I'm going to sit here. I'm patient.
It doesn't seem to be changing.
I think.
I'm going to keep sitting here.
Okay, the rest of you, Alwyn is sitting here. This marshmallow's not doing anything. It's just kind of there.
Can the next person draw a card while he's waiting?
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 12.
A 12? Alright, hold on, let me see. Alright, you pull a card, it disappears into thin air. Roll me a d4.
Ooh. A 3.
Alright, what is your highest saving throw?
Uh-oh. Charisma.
Okay, and what is it?
7.
Okay, and what's your lowest saving throw?
Dex at 0.
For the next 3 hours, swap them.
Does proficiency bonus... How does that work? Wait, this is
Exactly
really
what the
confusing.
number is gonna be, just swap them.
Okay. Oh, the sheet's gonna make this annoying. I will mark it here. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just make a note of it.
I got it.
Aiden, you suddenly feel more dexterous.
Let's go.
And less charismatic.
Significantly less. For 3 how?
3 hours.
3 hours. Cool. Works for me.
Why do I always roll the permanent effects?
I don't
have
know.
I have 3 of them.
You and
It's
Aiden
not
have just rolled
even.
all of them.
I think I
don't
have
even
5.
know.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh.
got a single one.
Nope, it's literally just you and Aiden.
Nice.
Anyway, who's up next?
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
Ooh, 1.
Okay.
The only time I've ever
Oh.
been happy to roll a 1.
Okay, so you pull this card, it disappears, and spontaneously falling from the sky, you are showered in muddy water.
Yep.
The poor. Well.
Varas, you find yourself suddenly covered in mud. Roll me a d6.
Oh god, okay. Another 1!
Okay. You're covered in mud.
How close were you standing
Varas,
to my
I didn't
fire?
know you could shapeshift into a pig.
Like, did the fire get put out?
I am curious about this. I don't think I would have been, like, I don't know, 10 feet away, probably.
You actually think that there's no splash range on this. It just covered Varas in mud.
Okay.
Love that.
The aim of whatever fell from the sky seemed to be very good.
Oh, Virus, what happened to you? One was not paying attention a second ago.
Stupid fucking Pengu. Ugh. All of a sudden, far away, Nalav can feel herself being cursed out.
Oh my god.
At you.
That's true.
Alright, anyone else pulling a card? Briston?
Yes, I am.
Alrighty, roll.
61.
61. Alright, let's see. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay.
You pull this card, it disappears, and you feel a frost suddenly wash over you all.
Everyone?
Everyone. Most people, it's just a slight chill in the air. Vars, all of your clothing and everything that's covered in muddy water suddenly becomes very stiff, as if frozen.
Nalav.
That's awesome.
If any of you have any like water pouches that you guys are carrying, you will also find all of your water has been frozen.
Okay. Oh.
Oh man.
Vars, you are now supremely cold and muddy.
I'm sitting by the fire
Okay.
and reading my book.
How am I gonna water my flower crown now?
We should heat our water by the fire.
But I need it for the marshmallow.
That's not how fire works. We're not going to extinguish it. We're just going to heat the.
Well, but
Damn.
like, I guess there might be space. I don't know. I'm worried about cooking it wrong. I'm sure it's fine, actually. I'm very invested in this marshmallow, though.
It has not changed. But yeah, you guys can take a minute to
I'm sure it'll get
unfreeze
there.
your water.
Can I like use
Bars
some
do
like
slightly
heat to
dry.
help? Like in my
Yeah,
hands?
you can use some heat to help. Just like kind of steaming the Varus just a little bit.
If I ever catch that Pengu, I'm gonna.
Why are you on about the
Yeah.
Pengu?
Eventually,
What was that,
Varus
sorry?
managed to unfreeze and dry off with the help of Vanya.
I was just saying, why are you on about the Pengu? I
Just
think that was a very kind
Pengu's
Pengu.
Stupid deck. Stupid deck going wet, muddy.
Yes,
frozen
and I'm
ground.
helping you dry off.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to if it wasn't for the.
There have been some cool things that have happened out of this deck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
got
the
these
bread bowl.
ears.
The bread bowl.
That too. And this marshmallow. I'm super excited.
Varus is now going to think
It's
back
gonna be
to
so
every
good.
negative thing
You
that's
keep
ever
doing
happened to
that.
them. With like the stupid card that made them yell in a library, etc., etc. And it's gonna increasingly grow more distasteful of the Pengu as they reflect on all of this.
Okay,
They're gonna simmer in silence for now.
yeah. Well, after, 15 minutes or so, everyone's dried off, water's melted. Yeah, the marshmallow's no more toasted than it was before. And one of the guards is gonna clear their throat and say, "Shall we continue?"
Hold on, I think this is almost ready. Just give it another minute. I'm sure it'll get there.
He's going to raise an eyebrow at you.
It's gonna be really good. I'll even
He'll
share.
say nothing and he'll turn back to the road.
At a
Like
certain
walking
point, if the
away,
guards,
or
yeah, like
No, he's not walking away. He's just standing there, facing the road.
cool.
I
Okay.
guess his job is to watch us or whatever, so that makes sense.
Alwyn's gonna go back to roasting this marshmallow.
Doesn't seem to be changing.
Mr. Binks.
Any second.
While he's there, can I put a fish on a stick and start cooking the fish?
If you want to, yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, Vars cooks a fish. This marshmallow has not changed in the time it takes for your fish to cook.
Any second now.
Gonna give the
Varus,
fish to Lulu. Lulu needs some love.
Alwyn, I think your marshmallow is broken.
Yeah, good things come to those who wait. It must just be a test of patience.
Alwyn, I'm concerned you may be here for a long time without anything changing.
Well, can we bring the fire with us?
How do you
We can make
propose
another
we
fire.
even...
I don't know. Let me think about this, actually. Do we have a way to bring it with us? Surely there's a way.
One of the guards who was watching the road and raised the eyebrow at you will turn back around and say, "You could just take a break."
I guess, actually, it wouldn't uncook at all.
No. If anything, you've made excellent progress.
You make a good point. Thank you.
Can
In
someone
moderation, all things. Okay.
put
I'll
out
finish
this
this
fire?
later.
Any of you? Can you put out the fire?
I mean, just like
I
throw
don't,
dirt.
I
on
don't
it.
think I own any water.
Just throw dirt on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
yeah,
guys can
true.
put out the fire. You've put out plenty
Yeah,
before.
well,
Soon, Marshmallow, soon.
Why don't you just eat it?
It's gonna be so much better once I've cooked it.
But you just never mind. Never mind.
I also gotta figure out where I'm gonna get graham crackers and chocolate. I don't even know what those things are, but I need them
What
now.
the hell are you on about?
Good question.
The guard is not going to say anything else, but he's going to start walking down the road.
And Vanya's gonna follow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somewhat
Yeah.
reluctantly put my marshmallow in my bag.
Okay. You
Right
guys
next to
keep walking
Blinky
down
and
the road.
Winky.
It's not too far now. You can actually see the city in the distance. As you approach, you can also see the coast. You realize that you've made it from coast to coast at this point. And you can see sort of the ocean vast and sparkling on the other side of the city. The city sprawls all the way down from sort of where you guys are, not quite at mountain level, but a little bit higher, all the way down to the bottom of the coastline. And you can see the city's really, really large. There's a lot of really big buildings with very tall columns sort of on either end of the city. There's guards that are pretty much just walking around every city block you see. I don't think you go like 10 feet without seeing another city guard rounding a corner. And sort of looming off in the far distance, on sort of the right-hand side of the city, you see a big, multi-tiered, sort of layered structure that's set into the side of a rather large cliff. And you can see what appear to be a lot of creatures sort of flying around it, and what appear to be a lot of people sort of bustling around the top of the structure. But the guards sort of lead you to the left, away from that structure, and towards the coastline.
I'll just ask one. What is that?
He'll turn to you and he'll say, that's the high security prison.
Oh. Cool. It's very impressive.
Speaking of prisons, it just now occurred to me we never like went back to hold on, looking at my notes. Give me
Yeah,
a
we kind of
moment.
ghosted what's her name.
Lydia. There we go, found
We
it.
kind of ghosted Lydia. Oops.
Unfortunate.
She'll just assume we died in the city. It's fine.
Perhaps
Or,
we
well,
can
not
come
died,
back at
but
a
you know
later
what I mean.
time and resolve that.
I'll assume we got mind controlled.
But he'll turn to you and he'll say, impressive? Yes. Cool? Not the word I'd use.
What is it, like hot in there?
Not particularly. But,
So like room temperature, lukewarm?
he'll, like, for the first time on this journey, smirk at you and say, it's probably lukewarm.
Fair enough.
Who's Luke and why is he warm?
Oh.
Okay, Alwyn.
But they'll keep leading you down to the coast. They lead you to what appears to be a sheer cliffside. And then they all kind of stop. And one of them turns and sort of gestures at what appears to be a very narrow path that's sort of directly on the face of the cliff and say, well, this is your stop. We won't take you any closer.
Well, that's an ominous way to say that, but thanks.
Well, it's not in our jurisdiction.
That makes sense.
Okay.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
I guess so.
Oh.
What time of day was it again?
At this point, it's about midday or so.
Okay.
You would say, like, somewhere around, like, just after lunch.
Okay.
So, you guys walking down, like, the sketchy cliffside path.
And
Is
wave
there
goodbye
an
to the
observably
guards.
better way to go?
You could look around.
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, if you're looking for a sort of nicer path to walk on, make me an investigation check.
Well, that was a 7.
Can anyone roll the investigation?
It was an investigation check.
Never mind. That's a 2.
What are you looking for, Aiden?
Just a more stable path, a steadier one, I guess.
Yeah,
I will
if you
also take
peer
a
over,
look then
if you
once.
peer over the edge of this thing, you can just see sheer cliff down to the water. It's a pretty big drop.
Can I also have a look now that Aiden's explained a little?
Yeah, you can take a look.
What was it again? Investigation?
Investigation. Yep.
17.
17. You don't see another path.
It just looks like the one way down.
Fair enough.
What's wrong with that one?
Yeah, that looks really fun and safe.
Oh, yeah. You guys can't just... right. I'm sure it'll be
What
fine.
can't we just do? I genuinely zoned out. for
Turn
like
into
the
something
past
that
minute.
handles this a lot better.
Handles what? That's the part I zoned out for.
Like the
The
path.
sheer cliff that
The
we have to walk
very sketchy looking
sure.
path down the cliff.
Okay, sure. I'm with you now. Thank you. Sorry.
This path is very narrow. Like one person could fit along it, but you're gonna have to be pretty careful not to accidentally like step on some piece of crumbling rock and fall off.
We have to walk forward in a single file line if we're going to be able to brace this.
Ooh, I go
Very
first.
observant.
Owen's
What's up,
like
Owen? Yeah.
gonna hurriedly move to the front because he wants to go in the front of the line.
Okay. Yeah, for anyone who's slowly starting to make their way down this sketchy path along the side of the cliff, make me just a straight dexterity check.
That's
Actually-
sure.
So
Dirty 20.
21.
16.
I was gonna attempt to wild shape
10.
first. Teehee.
Yeah, you can wild shape if you
Into a
want.
goat, you say?
I want to double check what's in my repertoire here. Sorry. This goat was like the first thing that came to mind, but those are still kind of big. Something might be better. I'm just trying to find my list again, but I can't find where I put my own link. We could do like. Would I have a mountain goat, Ella? You think?
Probably. You also think that anything that's like, smaller than a human wouldn't have too
Ooh,
much
I'll just do
fish.
I'll just do a cat. That's a good one. We'll do a cat.
Ooh.
You can wild shape into a cat.
I'll-
You could even just climb up and hang out with Lulu.
I was gonna say I can. I was actually gonna say maybe I think I'll just try to look more or less like Lulu. I think that's fun.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Alwyn's just gonna be Lulu and lead the way.
Yeah, you don't have to make a check. You're not in danger of falling off.
Hooray!
Kruu, where were you standing in order of the party? Alwyn's up
I know.
front. How are you guys marching?
I assume Varas would probably go second.
Okay. Alwyn, Varas.
I'll go in the middle then.
Okay, Kruu.
I'll go right at the back.
So then am I in
Okay, so
front
Vanya,
of...
then Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. About what you would probably call halfway along this path, Kruu, you step on what appears to be a faulty edge of this rock face, and you start to slide a little bit. Those who are on either side of you, you guys can make me strength checks to keep Kruu from falling off.
On it.
Is that me?
Yeah,
That
you
would
and me,
be
yeah.
Okay.
14.
I don't think I could... 12?
14 and a 12. Yeah, together you guys managed to help Kruu keep his balance. He didn't fall too far. And so you can just right yourself, okay?
Thank you.
My gods, be more careful, Kruu.
Meow.
This is a treacherous pathway.
It's okay, we got you. Let's keep going.
Yeah, so you guys keep going down this sort of like winding cliffside path. There's sort of a big expanse of cliff above you, and a fairly large drop to the ocean below you. But eventually you reach what appears to be a big sort of indent in the cliff. And as you sort of round this corner, you see carved into the face of the cliff probably the biggest entryway you've ever seen. This rivals the castle of the Gold Dragon. It appears to be a really big building with very nice columns sort of in the front of it. And you can see there are a couple of creatures, humanoids and non-humanoids alike, that are sort of going in and out of the entryway carrying various things.
Wow. Well, that we had to go dead silent. Like, damn, wasn't that bad.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Who's leading the pack again? Varas?
Alwyn the cat.
Alwyn the cat.
Alwyn the cat.
Yep.
But once you reach this like indent in the cliffside, it becomes, think of it like a really big flat rock area. So you have a lot of space to sort of spread out. There's a whole building in front of you.
Alwyn's just playing his Uno reverse card and he's gonna climb on Varus' shoulder.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going forward. I'm gonna hold W.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
follow them.
Varus is just walking forward. Okay. There's no front doors on this place. It's just a really, really big open archway. And as you guys pass through this archway, there's some people who kind of give you glances who are walking back and forth. But no one seems to stop you as you step inside. What you see is a really, really big room that has statues sort of surrounded in a large circular fashion around the room. They seem to be statues of humanoids. And in the very back is just a pedestal that remains entirely empty. On either side are staircases that sort of go up to a very tall dais, where there is a big sort of platform.
What's a dais again?
Think of it like a stage, almost, kind of.
Okay, sure. Can I investigate these statues to see if I recognize any of the people depicted?
Sure. Anyone who wants to can make me a history or investigation.
Oh yeah, I have the investigation buff. Let's go. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You would know that these look to be the statues of the gods. If you look closely enough, you see a statue that looks very similar to Temperance, sort of towards the back of the room. You recognize that one immediately.
There's the one empty one though, yes? Or
Yes, there's one that's empty.
Is there like a
can we
plaque
tell
on
which
each
one's
of them?
missing?
Yeah, is there a
Yeah.
plaque on it or something?
Yeah, you can go look at it. As you're looking at the statue, you do see a plaque that's sort of towards the base, and it reads "The Fool." And as you guys are looking at the statue, coming from the big dais, sort of at the top of the room, you see a big dragon. Silver Dragon, would you like to introduce yourself?
Silver Dragon, sir, you're muted.
Welcome, Vanya, and your 4 companions. You've had quite a journey getting here, finally.
Yes.
Yeah, you see a really big, like the full body of a silver dragon sort of poke its head out from behind what you assume to be a much smaller column than you realize that it is. As you guys come face to face with the dragon, I want you to all make me a Constitution saving throw.
That's not ominous at all.
22.
15. My dice really
also.
likes 15 today.
11.
I'm actually, hold on. Sorry, it's gonna take me. I need to actually go find a cat stat block
Oh no.
because I don't have my own
because you're a
Constitution right now.
cat.
Because you're a cat right now.
Yeah.
Meow.
Con. There it is. Okay, 10. So that's
10?
modifier 0, right? That's
Yes.
cool. 18.
18? Okay. Everyone except for Vanya, you guys find yourself washed over with dragon fear, and you feel like you're unable to move. You think you can still speak, but you don't feel like you can walk around. Vanya, you are fine.
Can I do a backflip?
Nice.
Sure, roll to do a backflip.
Which one is that?
Acrobatics check.
19.
Alright, Vanya does a pretty good backflip.
I like it. Counter intimidation tactics.
I'm just making fun
Such
of...
frivolity for someone that is so conflicted. I find it troubling to see you do that.
Oh.
Do you realize what you have done in your conversation with the gold dragon?
I saved my friends.
And you gave up half your soul.
I was already pretty confused.
Apparently.
I mean...
It's all I can do to keep the evil gold dragon's powers from overtaking you entirely. You're on a dangerous path.
Where's the what's going on with the blue dragon? Because, like, that's where I'm supposed to be.
What is going on with the blue dragon? That is the question. Tell me what you know.
That the blue dragon died and that I was supposed to see you.
Does any of you know more than that?
No, not really.
Meow.
Mr. Silver Dragon, sir.
I don't think I do. Can I history check this? Because I might.
Yeah, you can make me a history check.
I don't know anything
Never
more than that, right?
mind. Never mind.
I don't think I know anything more than that.
Vanya, you can make me a history check if you want to also.
13?
13. Yeah, you know that she died, and that your magic was transferred over to the silver dragon. If you remember, you had a vision at Midna's tree of her dying what appears to be a mountain pass.
Oh, yeah. I know she died in a mountain pass, but, like, I don't know what that... I had this vision. I don't know what that has to do with anything, though, or why I got to see that.
perhaps the High Priestess is at work here. I've been concerned for a long time about this. Tell me, what else do you know? Any of you? What have you learned on your journey so far?
About anything?
I
About
have been
the
left
blue-
with
My god's gone, so that's fine.
About the blue dragon, the High Priestess,
Well,
anything. About the
Oh.
gold dragon.
High Priestess.
Owen thinks the gold dragon's a chill guy. I disagree.
I also disagree.
Meow.
You are literally
Owen's
gold
the
right
cat.
now. I do not want to hear it.
I have red on me too.
Owen's considering on wild shaping, but also knows that it would mean landing on Varas. So, because I can't move. So,
You think if you went wild shaped, you would not land on top of Varas.
okay, I'm gonna do that then so I can actually talk.
Okay, Alwyn unshifts from being a cat. You find yourself standing shoulder to shoulder with Varas.
Much better.
Varus is confused. They
Hello.
got the two Lulus confused.
Varas, there's one less cat on your shoulder.
And who do we have here that pretends to be a cat?
Hello, sorry. I was worried I was gonna crush my friend. Nice to meet you, I'm Alwyn.
Well met, Alwyn. And why are you here?
Well, a couple reasons really. To help with my friend, I have some things to ask you about myself, but that can maybe wait. It's sort of a different topic of conversation. Or we could address it now, I guess, if you want. I just don't want to derail us, you know.
Time is short, but we will come back to your question. And who are you? As I look at the aarakocra.
Well met. My name is Kruu. Hello.
And why do you come before me?
I've been left with more questions than answers. My people, I don't know what's become of them, and I have had several strange visions of my people in cages. Are these true?
Unfortunately, I've seen the evidence of that myself. The High Priestess's minions are roaming the countryside with spirit cages.
Why is this happening?
That is a good question. And turning to Varas, I say, and you?
I'm Varus. My best friend's a ghost, and he should have moved on a long time ago. And as much as it would kill me to let him go again, I need to help him.
And he needs your help too, as do many others, including my friend the Blue Dragon. I fear great mischief is at play here, and I haven't been able to figure out why or where it's coming from. All my agents that I've sent into other lands, especially into the High Priestess's kingdom, do not return. I grow more troubled every day.
Well, where is her kingdom?
You
Not
all would
far.
actually know that that in the north, in Aberthin.
Okay.
Not far, but you may have some other travels that you need to pursue along the way. So, Vanya, tell me why you think you are here.
Well, now it's because I have done this deal to save my friends, I guess. Before that, I really wasn't sure what was going on. I'm very concerned about what's happening with the Blue Dragon, as that's where I've always gotten my power from, and it's been a very
Yes.
strange time.
Your instincts have been good. The Blue Dragon's passing has caused a great disturbance, and the fact that the Blue Dragon has not come back confirms my suspicion that Doran is lost to us somehow. And so dragons are not able to be reborn. The blue dragon is stuck, as are your friends, in figuring out how we can free them, figuring out how we can get them out of the purgatory they're likely stuck in. That is the mission. Vanya, for coming here and giving me this information, at least the little that you know, and being brave enough to come before me, I can give you a gift that I offer up only to help save your soul from the evil that the gold dragon has bestowed upon you. And as I look at you, you see energy come out from my eyes like faint bolts of lightning that go through your body, and you feel magic going through your body and becoming more powerful.
What's happening?
Vanya, you're glowing.
You now have an ability to do many new things that Ella will explain.
Yeah. Vanya, you are slightly glowing. You can feel sort of the electricity that crackles through your body now. And you feel like your magic has just become innately more powerful. Mechanically, you have gained the elemental adept feat.
Okay.
This is the best I can do for you now, but unless you arrest your slow transition to the evil of the gold dragon, you must get to the tower or find some other way to stop it. I have given you all I can to fight it off for as long as I am able, but you will not be free of the gold dragon's power or able to control it unless you can get to the tower.
Where is the tower?
The Tower of Doran. It's in the heart of the desert. It is a place of great power. It is said that one can converse with gods there, but there are hard trials there to reach the tower and to ascend to where you can learn much and gain much. But there might be quicker ways to get there as well. One of you is a spirit guide. I believe it was you that said you lost your friend, your best friend, the spirit.
Me?
Yes, you.
What exactly is a spirit guide?
You help bring the spirit into the world. The spirit follows you. You command the spirit. You have much to learn about what that means. But you have lost him recently.
I see.
And your answers also lie in the tower.
I understand.
And now turning to Aiden. And you have heavy magic on you. Do you know why?
I'm going to assume this was because of the spirits. No? Oh wait, haha, the shadow. Aiden remembers that it's happening because he forgot for about 7 sessions. Right, yes, the Queen's Curse, I suppose.
Have you taken that crown off your head?
I have not dared to try.
Go ahead. Give it a try.
Can I move my arms because of the dragon fear?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
You just
cool.
you feel like you can't walk around.
Okay, I will attempt to take the circlet off.
Okay. For funsies, make me a strength check.
Okay.
Funsies, you say?
19.
19. This circlet does not budge.
Yep.
Yeah, you try to move it. It feels like it is never going to move.
Heavy as the crown.
Help.
I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
How did you come by the crown?
Oh no, I have to look up her name. The Queen of Noan. I was appointed royalty through my family, and knighted?
Crowned.
Crowned.
The
something.
Queen of the Fae gave you that, and yet
Yes.
it curses you. You must have done something very great to offend her.
Unfortunately, it was actually very minor, and not something I realized would happen.
Well, this too can be fixed. It seems our paths lie. My goals and your path lies in the same direction to get to the Tower of Doran eventually. But first, you're going to have to get to the High Priestess and see what you can learn there. It's going to be dangerous, though. I've lost all of my agents that have headed there. I have hope for your party, though. You've come through so much to get to me.
Mr. Silver Dragon, sir, just a question for my own sake and sanity. Do you foresee any bony creatures on our path?
Bony creatures?
The creatures made of bones who would like very much to murder us. Any? Do you think there'll be any of
amongst
those
many
along the
other
way?
things is possible. Are you scared of bony creatures?
I'm sick of them every time. It's every time.
You've had a pretty bad track record.
Yeah.
Well, this journey is not for the faint of heart, so you should be ready. But come now, you've come this far. You're not going to stop now, are you?
I suppose I don't have a choice, do I? Well, I suppose I do, but I think we both know. In my heart, I don't.
Not if you want to save your friend.
Of course.
And turning to Alwyn. And you, why are you here?
Well, I'm glad I got to see you, interact with my friends a little bit. I'll be honest, I've been informed that you're responsible for the disaster that cost me my family. And I came to hear your explanation and decide what I wanted to do about that. You seem like a pretty reasonable fellow, I'll be honest, so far, so I'd like to hear you out, but
That's very good that you are so respectful in your request. Had you not been, it could have gone badly for you. There is much for you to learn in coming here. It was a great battle. a battle that took part in the great nation of Lura long ago. And the battle has been going on for a long time between Doran and the High Priestess. The High Priestess has been furious for many, many generations because Doran would not save her love. And Doran was always one about order, which is also why I, being the dragon of order, and why I have the prison here with all the worst criminals, the most evil, dangerous criminals in all the lands. I control them in my prison here. I'm all about order, law and order, and justice. And Doran is one that always followed the straight path and knew his purpose. But the High Priestess likes to play by her own rules. And so when Doran wouldn't help her, she sought to get revenge against him. And they had a tremendous battle. The High Priestess summoned invisible titans, and I had to do battle with them as well as some of my friends in order to keep the High Priestess and the Gold Dragon from completely destroying that part of the world and upsetting the balance of things. And when the avalanche fell as a result of that giant battle, it appeared to most that it was only I that was causing the avalanche because the Titan was invisible that had been summoned by the High Priestess. And there was even more magic at work than that. So yes, it has been a common misunderstanding for a long time that I caused that avalanche. But as you'll get to know me and my works and my mission in the world, that is the furthest thing from the truth of what I would try to do or ever do. You can choose to believe me or not.
Aiden and Vanya,
Mm-hmm.
when he says invisible titans, I want you both to make me a history check.
Natural 20.
A 2.
Natural 20? 2. Aiden, you remember the days that you participated in the Shadow War? And a great kraken rising from seemingly nowhere out of the sea.
Sorry. May I ask, Silver Dragon, way back, the Shadow War that was oh so terrible for no one. The Kraken that appeared and slaughtered many, was that also the High Priestess's doing?
And the Gold Dragon. They've been in league together for some time now. The Gold Dragon participates in any mischief that can turn to evil. And the High Priestess, as I've said, her vengeance has no bounds. So yes, they were part of it.
I see.
And I fear the High Priestess is behind what's happened to Doran. I don't know for sure, but that is my suspicion. And part of why you must go to the High Priestess first to understand what her role has been and see if there's anything to be learned. And I will help you do that. But it's going to be dangerous. You're going to have to get in and out very quickly.
Wow.
What dangers might we face when we enter?
Certain death if the High Priestess finds you. Perhaps more than that.
Having been standing somewhat contemplatively since the revelation, so to speak. Alwyn's gonna speak back up again. Well, I appreciate your explanation. It may take me some time to come to a decision on who to trust. I've been under the impression that you're responsible directly for this tragedy for a long time, but like I said, you seem reasonable. I can't imagine really a motivation, so I'm willing to hear you out and investigate the high priestess, pardon. And it sounds as if the gold dragon may have been equally involved. Perhaps I was too quick to trust him.
Not uncommon for him to mislead people into thinking that he is more trustworthy than he actually is. And I appreciate your balanced and understanding response. But perhaps you need a bit more evidence of I am who I say I am. And as I turn and nod at one of my attendants.
Yeah, the attendant will sort of scurry into the back, far past the columns that you see behind the gold dragon. And a few moments will pass, and then they will come back, with someone following them. Alwyn, you see a familiar head of blonde hair.
You have been seeking this. You have been seeking her for some time, I believe. And she has been fortunate enough to know that you have been coming. So one of you has suffered while the other has been more and more optimistic and hopeful as the days have gone by.
She is now going to approach the edge of the dais so that she can peer down at you. Tears are going to start streaming from Lorsan's eyes, and she's going to sprint down the staircase to you.
Lorsan?
Alwyn, she is going to throw her arms around you.
I thought I had lost you. I mean, I
thought I lost you too.
That's just recently I'd found clues, but I didn't dare to hope, really. I
thought I lost everyone.
It's been so long.
I knew you'd make it. How have you been?
I've been well. Where have you been all this time?
Here. Well, not here. When the avalanche happened, I was at the edge of town. I was visiting Ivy. You remember? She was my best friend.
Yeah.
I was at her house. The house collapsed, but I got caught between sort of an edge of the wall and the building. I was fine, but it took me days to get myself out. And by the time I did, well, everything was gone. I met some nice aarakocra people. They were trying to help assess the damage. One of them, his name is Wah. He was wonderful. He took me in. I stayed with them for about a year or so. Just trying to figure out what to do. I had no one left. And then I got word you were still alive, and, well, I came to the only person who could find you. She's gonna turn to the silver dragon. Thank you.
Of course. When she arrived, she was quite distraught. And she didn't have much to offer but her kind service. And she has been a good and loyal friend and helper to me in these many years.
Yeah.
She is good with the law. She is good with legal matters. So she has become a valuable member of my team and my staff.
Yeah, she'll turn back to you, Alwyn. I didn't really have much when I got here, so I made a deal. 10 years. 10 years of service. And then I was promised that I would be able to find you, and that I would get updates on where you were, and couldn't really tell how you were doing, but that you were alive. And in 10 years, I would be able to find you, but, you found me a little sooner, big bro.
I'm so sorry. I searched. I looked and I never thought to check down by Ivy's. I did my best and I thought everyone was gone.
You couldn't
I'm
have
so
known.
sorry I left you alone.
You couldn't have known.
Have you been treated well here? Are you doing
Yes,
alright?
I actually quite like it here. I mean, I was, worried at first. It's not every day you converse with a dragon, I suppose. Well, now it is. But no, I always learned quickly, and so between the teachings that Wa gave me, sort of picking up history very fast, I sort of learned the law of Sobral, and I've at least been somewhat helpful here.
As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. I'll pull Arson in for another hug.
I'm more than okay. Now that I have you.
And as that happens, I look at Kruu and I say, "You're missing something. You don't know what you're missing, do you?"
No. All I know is that I have been without my people for a long time.
Yeah. And it was an evil and sinister being of some sort that caused this to happen. Do you remember a mist? Have you heard the legend of a mysterious mist that surrounded your land for some time? Over a year, I believe.
When
Kruu,
I
you
know
can make me a
that-
history check.
Okay. Nat 20.
You don't remember a thing.
Oh, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, that's so sad. Half of your people are gone, disappeared. An evil and sinister mist enveloped your land. I could not penetrate it. It was powerful magic at work. I imagine you probably want to know why that happened and what happened to half your people. I want to know why as well.
Do we have any leads?
It all ends up with the High Priestess, I fear. And perhaps the answers lie in the tower.
Well, it seems we have our next destination set then.
It seems so. Vanya,
Yes.
what do you want to accomplish when you get to the tower?
I'd like to figure my powers out. I didn't choose to, do what I did to be more powerful or something. I just didn't want my friends to die or risk that. Or to be stuck there with him.
And that is what has saved you. Sacrificing half your being for a noble cause. Otherwise, you might have been taken over by the Gold Dragon's evil faster than I could have dealt with. That's good. The evil will only grow slowly, so you have time, but you must get there. And the answers you seek will be there to control your power and for you to command your own destiny. And looking at Alwyn, go ahead.
Aiden, I also want you to make me a history check really fast.
Oh, yes, 7.
That's okay, this one wasn't hard.
Okay.
You also remember you have half a mirror in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was waiting for someone to mention War, and then no one has. I'll pull out the half of Doran's mirror.
And I swing my gaze immediately over. Now we get to it. Powerful magic you have there. Do you know what it is?
That makes sense. Sorry. I was told it was a relic of Doran's that was split in half for an unknown reason.
know more than I thought you would. Very good. And do you know where the other half is?
May I roll a history check? Because I do, but I forgot.
Sure, make me a history check.
Awesome, 12.
12? You know it was somewhere in the northeast, maybe? You didn't get any specifics.
Northeast does sound right, so that's probably all I remember. Yeah. It's somewhere in the northeast of the continent.
It's actually in Envy,
Mhm.
and it's being controlled by two powerful magic users. But if you can gain the other half of the mirror and give it its powers again, it will open a portal for you to escape when you need to.
Escape? Oh. I understand.
So, Alwyn and Lorsan, do you want to say your goodbyes? Are you ready?
She is going to turn to you, Alwyn. I don't want to leave you, but I have to stay here.
It feels so wrong to leave so soon after all this time.
Lorsan is going to turn to the silver dragon and say, "Now that he's here, is there anything I can do?"
It makes me think that the possibility of success is much higher if you accompany them. I could see your steady hand, your insights, and your quick wisdom helping the party as they go. I think I can allow it.
Her face will light up. Are you sure? I know we have a deal. I don't want to dishonor what we have.
You have been a good and loyal servant. You have done much good here. I will always be grateful for that. So go with my blessing, and to see you and your brother together again makes me feel like it was worth the time and effort to train you and to enable you to see him again. So go with my blessing.
Lorsan is going to start crying again, but she's going to very quickly bow. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for everything. And she's going to throw her arms around you again, Alwyn. Sort of half hide behind you. You can tell she's not totally confident, like, that she's walking out of here. Like, it does not feel real.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'm sorry I had the wrong idea about you. I thought she was gone forever, and to be separated again so soon after having a chance to see her again, I just thank you.
Yes, I'm happy to see you together again. And I appreciate your understanding about it not actually being me who caused the avalanche and much pain and suffering. Tell the people of the world that the Silver Dragon will always stand for law and order and justice and goodness.
We will.
And now,
Absolutely.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That was it.
And now, time to send you on your way. But first, you are going to need some help. When you get to the when you first get to Inve, you're going to need to find the other half of the mirror. And then you're going to need to get to the High Priestess. What you don't know about the other half of the mirror is that the Priestess is known for her portals. One of the things she was best at, she could traverse around the world at will because of her ability to create these portals. And so if you can bring the mirror together and then charge it again because it has lost its magic, you will have a way to get to the tower, as well as perhaps even escape the High Priestess, if that is something you need to do. As you know, if she finds you, it will likely be the end of you, all of you. Are you ready?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any questions for me?
Less a question and more of a thought. If a dragon's reincarnation is linked to Doran somehow, in the same way the spirits not moving on is linked, if we were to... I'm thinking of how to phrase this, but would it be possible for us to, or for those of us who can see spirits, would it be possible for us to encounter the blue dragon in such a way?
That would be powerful magic indeed. I suppose it is possible. I have not heard of someone that can do this, and I have not come across it myself, but yes, theoretically.
I see.
Is this a magic you wish to explore?
Sorry, my brain just short-circuited. Hold on.
Do you wish to learn the magic of seeing spirits of all types, not just your friend?
Without the need for these glasses? That would be pretty cool.
Well, now you have yet another reason to go to the tower.
Okay.
And now, if you are ready, I have a friend that I can also can help you with the High Priestess. And that will be apparent to you when you reach her castle or her chambers. Now, do you wish to go?
Yes.
I'd imagine that we could ask you, or at least that I could ask you for anything more than you've already given me.
And I'll rear my head back, and with a giant roar, it fills your ears and clouds your vision. You disappear and then reappear on the cliff above the castle, above my lair.
And we will stop there.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What? That was great.
That was fun.
That was like lore drop
That was
central.
fun. It was very cool.
Yeah. More drops action. We needed
developments.
one of those.
I can't believe we get to have Lursen stay with us. That's awesome.
That is really cool. I was hoping. Because I feel like we've been told that Lawson went to find the silver dragon before, and I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, is this gonna come up? Is this gonna come up? And then it did, and it's really cool. Good for you, buddy.
I would
And
just
then
like-
no one mentioned.
Very exciting.
Wah.
I would just like to say,
No, yeah.
before today, I was not nervous. I just thought this would be fun. And then you said Vanya so directly right off the bat, and I got so nervous suddenly.
Dude, that dragon swim worked in real life.
I did! And I passed the roll. I passed the roll, and I was scared.
For real.
Sure, Vanya and your
That's-
friends, and
That's the fun part.
Striking the fear of God into people? Yeah, I can imagine.
Thanks for guessing. It was
I.
really great.
If anyone wants
No,
me
it's
to do
fun
that
to-
sometime, please let me know. I will
Yeah, it's
guess.
fun. I love playing from back in the day. You know, I mean, whether it's being a character or a DM, super fun too. You know, I mean, I love when Ella was telling me the story, getting me caught up and ready. Which I did my best to keep on track with you guys.
You did great.
I think you did great.
Thanks. She called it the theater of the mind, which I love. It's such a great visual or mental picture of the shared story you guys are all creating. That was always the part about D&D that I love the most. Sitting with my friends and just our imagination kind of coming together and creating this adventure. Very, very cool stuff. So I'm happy you guys are getting to do it.
Yeah, and
You're really good job.
Ella's been great. Like,
Yes,
I do my best.
she's excellent.
yeah. I can see where she gets her skill though, because goddamn.
I mean, my first DM.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she learned it somewhere.
It's been fun to throw Ella for a loop,
Yeah.
though, sometimes. Like,
It's sometimes you guys make choices. Yes.
like saying yes
we
to the
do
gold
make-
You say
dragon.
that like it's you say that like it's us like making really
Yeah,
intelligent.
it's not like we've
it's
tied
really the
down any
opposite.
naked old men or
It's-
anything. That
it's
hasn't
more like-
happened.
Well, no, not to us. We don't talk. That's a different campaign. Doesn't count.
Yeah,
What?
we haven't done that. Not here.
We've made silly choices, but not quite that silly.
No, that's you saved that for the new DM, and yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
fun.
Look,
I like the
I'm glad Discord didn't give it out on us again. So
I like the camaraderie and the relationship all the characters have too. You've created a really fun crew with everybody's got their own little quirks and ways of being and all that sort of stuff. I was gonna I think it's Alwyn. You were the cat. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was contemplating like changing you into something else just to mess with you a little
Oh
bit.
god.
That would have been great.
That would be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I did not expect to be a cat when we met you. I got caught slightly off guard.
Yeah.
Just like, this is a good way to get down this set of stairs. Oh,
It's just
I'm a cat
Wow.
now. Yeah.
we're a cat. We're here now.
It was just
Yeah.
like you becoming human from horse form.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the teleport at the end is an excellent way. We've dodged the question of whether or not the silver dragon waves back.
It's true.
We'll never know.
You could ask Lorsan maybe.
Yeah, she might know.
hmm
I'll probably ask at some point.
Lawson might be a chronic waver. Maybe it runs in the family.
Could be.
I'm curious to Ella. You might have to tell me when they get to the high priestess. I'm curious to hear how that goes.
Oh yeah, I know what's there already.
That's not spooky.
It'll be fine, surely.
Everything Alice says is spooky. That's why she's so great at this.
She's
I'm here to be a
impressively
problem.
ominous. Yeah.
Nothing
In the
ventured,
best way,
nothing
though.
gained.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Also, apparently, I have new lore, which I was not expecting today.
I have a lot
Yep.
too. I got new stuff going
Heck
on.
yeah.
We all have.
I was
more
expecting this to be
new
an everyone
goals.
else thing, and like
I was
my
trying to
J
figure
stuff's
out.
just tacked to the side. No, whatever spirit guide is, cool.
Yeah, I
Love
was trying
that.
to
Oh,
I was
I
trying
have
to
so
figure
many
out how
ideas
the
for you.
avalanche was going to work in with everything else, because everything I was putting the threads together of everything else beforehand, but I couldn't figure out how the factor in. I did not see that one.
Yeah.
coming, which is good.
Yeah, it's a very
That's
cool
why-
world Ella has created. I have the benefit of all the
Yes.
side, backstory and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm
Mhm.
impressed.
It's
God.
very detailed.
Yeah.
And very interesting too.
I did take several months planning it before we started this, so
You did.
And then it got
Nothing
delayed,
but
so you had
world
even
building.
more time.
yep.
That's how that
But we're
works.
here now.
We
I'm
are
toasting
here
this
now.
marshmallow. It's happening.
Good luck with
It's
that.
No,
making-
I have a feeling the card simply says, you get the feeling that the marshmallow you've acquired will be amazing once it's toasted, but it just simply cannot be. It's just there to string you along, and I can't
think I
wait for you
should-
to keep getting...
I want to read this card. Can I read this
Yeah,
one?
go for it.
Yes, please.
You gain a marshmallow that is immune to fire. However, you know that if it was somehow toasted, it would create the most delicious s'more of all time.
Yep, it's just there to string you along. It's just there to torture you. I love it.
I am roasting this marshmallow. It's not a debate. It's gonna happen. Surely.
You've taken the Wand of Wonder concept to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Gonna keep trying. One day, 7 years in the future, we'll all be level 20.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to cast Wish and wish that it's not immune to fire
Oh,
anymore.
it fucking would, though. Like,
It would, yeah.
unironically.
That might be a gross misuse of power.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
just a little.
Maybe.
Okay.
That's why we don't
Listen.
put out power in Orwin's hands.
It's way better than what I would do. Alwyn would never do this with the marshmallow, but it's way better than what my first thought with it was like, a marshmallow immune to fire. How can I abuse this to my advantage by using it as a shield of some kind?
I
You
guess
with
if
everything
I-
you get
shield.
given.
What
How
if
can
I-
How
abuse
large can I
this?
stretch
What
this
if I
marshmallow?
pasted the marshmallow, basically liquefied it and then spread it over a shield, fireproof shield, completely immune to
God.
fire?
I'm going
It's like
to.
that
was
one
my first
pineapple
thought as a-
shield from TikTok or whatever.
Marshmallow shield is crazy, by the way.
Right?
Anyway.